Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video I've got another album review for you guys. So I'm going to be reviewing Nas's Magic 2. So if you're into all types of different music content, album reviews, song reactions, and just other types of videos, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. By the way, like and subscribing really does help. Anyways, I just got out of the shower, so my hair is really wet and looks probably not good, but I just want to make a video, so let's go ahead and start. So let me look really quick on my phone. I had this written down because I have this memorized. Okay, so this album is Magic 2, obviously by Nas, like I said. It is his 17th studio album of his illustrious career. Almost been dropping albums for 30 years, which is crazy. It is crazy that he is still this good and he's been doing it for this long. He is truly one of the greatest rappers of all time. And anyways, it is the second album of the Magic series. He came out with the first Magic in 2021, I do believe. And yeah, I mean, let's just go ahead and get started with Magic 2. But yeah, it's just crazy how good he's been for so long, and I really enjoyed this album. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what to say. But I really do enjoy this album. I've only listened to Illmatic. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'll be straight up. I've only listened to Illmatic besides this album. I just recently got in to listening to albums a lot, but Illmatic is phenomenal, a phenomenal record. And Magic 2 was great. It's a really good album. It's short. Let me look on my computer real quick. It has 31 minutes of runtime, 11 tracks, and it's just heat. It's just so good. His bars are still one of the best in the game, and yeah, he just shows why he's been able to stay at this high of a level for so long. But anyways, the album is produced by Hit Boy, who has been one of the greatest producers for a while now. And when you got Hit Boy and you got a guy like Nas on an album, you know it's going to be great. I was looking at Album of the Year, and it has an 80 user score, so a lot of people are enjoying this record, and I don't blame them. It is fire. It is fire. So let's start off with the first song, Abracadabra. And I'm going to say it right now, it's my favorite song off the album. There's a lot of songs I really do like, which I guess there's only 11 songs, but there's a lot of songs I do really enjoy. I don't think any of the songs are bad. I will say that. Not a single miss. And Abracadabra is great. Abracadabra is a phenomenal song. It's hard to explain, but the beat almost feels like, in the production in the song, almost makes it feel like magic. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of has that aesthetic, if you can picture it, if you haven't heard the song yet. And Nas just starts off immediately just going ham, telling you why he's one of the best in the game, saying how much work he's put into it, and it's such a great song. It is my favorite song off the album. If I had to pick a least favorite song, I would probably go with Urban Magic Johnson, probably. And it's not a bad song. It is just, I find it a bit boring compared to a lot of the other tracks, and I don't find a ton going for it to keep bringing me back, but it still is a pretty solid song. But I would say that is probably my least favorite on the record. Okay, let's go into Office Hours, featuring the one and only 50 Cent. And this is the track of the old brothers, the old gangsters, the OGs of the genre, and it's a pretty good song. I think it is probably one of the weaker on there, but I think Nas's part is really, really good. And I think 50 Cent is a bit underwhelming, but I mean, he hasn't really been rapping, for the most part in a long time. But I do find it a bit underwhelming overall. But some people are saying it's terrible. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's pretty okay. But it definitely is not as good as 50 Cent could be. And also on One Mic, One Gun, you have the 21 Savage verse. I find it really hard to get a bad 21 Savage verse in this time. He really hasn't dropped a bad feature in forever, it seems like. And I don't find this one, I find it as one of the weaker ones I've heard, but it's still a solid verse. I don't find nothing crazy about it, but it's just the standard 21 Savage feature. And the song is also fire, by the way. It's a bonus track, which I did not realize, but One Mic, One Gun. Some people don't like it, but I think it's a pretty good song. Some of my other favorites are What This All Really Means and Pistols on Your Album Cover are also really good songs, and they're just fire. And honestly, it's hard to explain. This album gets better and better with each listen. First listen, I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty solid, but I didn't think it was nothing crazy, which I felt the same way about Illmatic, which you might think is crazy, but I just listened to it again and again, and then it's so short, it's so easy to revisit. I mean, it's 31 minutes. You listen to it twice through. That's the length of most albums, so it's a really short, easy listen. I also found Black Magic to be a little on the boring side also, if I'm thinking of the right song. I probably didn't listen enough to give it a crazy review, but I just wanted to talk about the album. And yeah, I don't have a ton more to say, but I will go ahead and say I do think this is the rap album of the year so far, in my opinion. I have Pink Tape probably pretty close, but I don't even really know if I consider Pink Tape to be a rap album. I'll put it with the rap albums, but there's a lot of rock and all that. And Pink Tape I just find to be, I think I would have the highs of Pink Tape maybe a little higher, but I find the lows to be much lower than this, and I find this a much more consistent listen. I probably will revisit the Pink Tape more, but it's just because there is some bangers. But the consistency Nas has on this project is definitely, I think, the best of this year. You also got Jackman by Jack Harlow, which is one of my favorite records of the year from the rap genre. And it's just, I love some songs on there, but there's also some really boring ones and some not great ones, like Gang Gang, which is kind of just a weird song. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling, but I do think this is my rap album of the year so far. I can't specifically say that yet because I've only given it 2 listens, but I would say this is definitely most likely going to be my rap album of the year so far. We do have Travis dropping Utopia in a couple days, and I'm super excited, and hopefully that'll be my album of the year. I have high expectations for it. I pre-ordered a vinyl for it. Got a random cover. I picked number 4, by the way. If you guys got one, let me know if you did. And sorry I'm rambling, but I'm super excited, and I really did enjoy this project. I would probably rate it, if I had to, I'd probably give it around a 75. Probably around a 75, maybe an 80 later on, but right now I'd give it the 70 to 75 range. And yeah, or 7.5 if you want to go 1 through 10, but I use album of the year, so that's kind of how I go off of it. But yeah, so that's about what I would give it. Let me know what you guys think of this new project, Magic 2 by Nas, one of the greatest of all time. And let me know if you enjoy this video. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help a lot. And yeah, share this to at least 800 people you know. Sorry, okay, I'm done. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.